Back in the Fulham flat, I had something that I can only describe as a psychotic break, a schizophrenic crack up. In one moment, I became intensely aware of a tyranny that enveloped me. I was plunged into manic waters, and I was drowning, basically, flailing my arms, trying to find a way out. It took several days for me to come back up to the surface and find a rock of sanity that I could cling on to. But with time, inevitably, I've been able to form a distance between myself and the experience and put it into perspective. Now, if I were to reflect on this and study it in retrospect, I would say that my first psychotic episode, though traumatic in the moment, was not a negative experience. I have often had the conviction that everything we feel as human beings is completely natural. We are too quick to ascribe a morality to a feeling just because it confirms our physical experience. Existence operates on a cause and effect basis that's quite independent of any of our sentimental interpretations. The question for me, and I suppose this is the aim of a lot of my traveling, is this process wholly impersonal, or is there positive intent in all things, including what we so readily call illness today? Søren Kierkegaard described Christian faith as a higher, divine madness. And just in the same way, I think that the bridge between these two belief systems is schizophrenia, or something that we call schizophrenia, let's say. In other words, the initiation process of the Night of Faith is schizophrenic. In my mind, the absurdist and his position is ultimately poignant yet underdeveloped. Something like the person who has infinitely resigned existence. The next step is to reaffirm it. You can't go from 0 to 100, so maybe the absurdist is on step 60, and maybe some people die at step 60. Just because it's painful and uncomfortable, we shouldn't be so quick to assume that it isn't positive. God works outside of our conceptions of good and evil. I think I'm getting to the point where I can grow into something like the Night of Faith, where, regardless of what happens to me or my body, I will affirm life and the tasks that my Creator has set before me. To me, that is the essence of Nietzsche's amor fati. My heart is still tentative towards fully accepting that responsibility, but I think we are in a time where we are going to be called to exercise the greatest of goods or regress into the greatest of evils, into time of extremities, and I feel like I'm being geared up to be used on the side of righteousness. All I can do is try and keep myself open to that process of transformation.